Hello everybody and welcome to another theRIBALD health class. This week we are going to be talking about personal hygiene. Kind of a new concept for some people, but hopefully somebody learned something. During this pandemic, the focus has been really heavy on washing our hands and not touching our faces, but there is a whole body and other things to be concerned with as well. So we're going to rapid fire kind of go through all of these things. I'm going to try and get as much through as much as possible, but I will include a blog link later and it will go a little more into depth about some things like that. So this is really important for teenagers and stuff like that to pay attention. So we are going to just get into it. If you have really thick hair, curly hair, even really fine hair or dry hair, please do not wash your hair every day. The natural oils, they're really good for hair, and if you wash it every day, it's going to dry your hair out, which we are in winter right now, and if you're in a place that's quite cold, like I am, you're gonna need all the help you can get. So invest in maybe some really good dry shampoo if you need to get through it, a leave-in conditioning treatment. This is not just for girls, this is for everybody. Please be nice to your hair. And our body has this way of trying to maintain a balance. And if you're somebody that has really thin hair or fine hair and your hair is really greasy, it's probably because your hair is so dry that your body is overcompensating for oil. So you're going to go through this process of where it's going to be super oily. It's going to be uncomfortable, but trust me, it'll be worth it once you get to that end part. Another thing with your hair, if you have like an itchy or dry scalp or you're in a dry climate, get some Head and Shoulders, use it once a week. It's actually really good for all over your body too, because it's an antifungal. It's good, for people who are really active or people sweat, things like that. It's good for your body and you can actually use it for that. It's recommended from some dermatologists. So that's kind of a bonus for something that's really not that expensive, right? So that's good. If you are somebody that wears makeup, wash your makeup off every night. I know sometimes it looks better the next day, but it's gross. So please take it off. It is not good for your skin. And you may think that you're going to be cute and young forever, but it's not. And so we need to save our skin as much as we possibly can. So please, please take your makeup off every single night. Gentle cleansers are the best. That's just how it is. CeraVe or Cetaphil, cleansers like that, you don't have to spend a lot of money to invest in good skin hygiene. And it's recommended by quite a few dermatologists as well. Those products are just as good as any medical grade. Now, if you have really bad acne, that's a different story, and you're obviously going to see a dermatologist and they're going to tell you whatever they want you to, but your skin is already kind of irritated. It's just always better to use softer products on your skin, your hair, whatever, right? We love our bodies and we're not trying to irritate it more than it already has been this year. So we're going to be nice to it. One more thing, clean behind your ears, like right here, this little part behind your jawline. I see a lot of people miss it. It is, where sweat can accumulate back there and then it dries and you can see it, and it's just, please clean it. You can even take a Q-tip and put tea tree oil on it and get in your little ear crevices because things build up there. It's just how it is. I know people say not to use Q-tips, but we all know how good they feel. So if you're somebody that can afford to buy the expensive Q-tips that are like biodegradable, all of that, go for it. If not, make sure you wet the Q-tip before you use it, okay? Because it's easier on your ear that way. Brush your teeth a minimum of 2 times per day. Get a soft bristle brush, get a medium bristle brush, anything like that. Do not scrub at your gums, little small circular movements are the best. Invest in a pretty decent toothpaste, like Sensodyne is always really good, Crest, whichever. Don't get the ones with like the little flakes and stuff in it. That's apparently typically plastic. That's not good for your teeth either. Floss. I'm not going to tell you to floss every day. I know that's really difficult for some people, but even if you do it a couple times a week just to get the gunk between your teeth out, It's very helpful, and it's really beneficial for your general mouth health. And same with brushing your tongue. I know people have issues with their gag reflex, but even just a tiny bit each night, and you'll build up a little bit of a tolerance for it. So that'll help quite a bit. Clean your belly button too. Just a little note. You can use a Q-tip in there. Get in there, clean it. You know, lint gets in there. That's just how it is. Things happen. Deodorant. Please use it. So antiperspirant is obviously something that's trying to block the perspiration, which I don't typically agree with because it is your body's natural way of trying to detoxify itself. So why would you want to stop that? Your body's gonna sweat, that's how it is. You might as well make it smell pretty. Use, if you can, a more natural or all natural deodorant. There is a detoxifying process that happens when you use an all natural deodorant though. That's not something always said, but for a week, even a couple days, it's going to pull toxins out of your armpits, and sometimes it's gonna smell worse, but that's just the natural process. And then after it does that, you just go on, with the normal system of detoxifying, and it won't smell as bad. I know a lot of natural products too, they don't work as fast as what we're used to, but it is worth it if you can get through that little growing pain process of it. Okay.